January 22nd, 2015, I am in Dallas and called Mike today to talk to him to see how he was doing after his surgery. Really, that was the only intent of the call, was just to check in and see how he's healing up and feeling. And we had a nice conversation, and he gave me an update. And at the very end of the conversation, he said, "When are you going to come and pick up this car?" And I said, "Excuse me?" He said, "When are you going to come pick up this car?" And I said, "Does that mean we have a deal?" And he says, "It does." So I am thrilled beyond words. I told him I would call him Friday, tomorrow, once I get back into Michigan, and see what we can get scheduled. The cleanup of the car was just a tremendous amount of fun. It was just good old-fashioned soap and water, scrubbing and using some rubbing compound to get little scratches out. And I was just amazed at how this car was cleaning up. It was so much better than what I anticipated. But I kept putting off throwing it on the hoist because the floors had scared me. And I was nervous to find out what I'd see. So we got everything cleaned up on top. We got the interior cleaned out. We got the engine compartment cleaned up as good as we can get it. And then it was time to throw it on the hoist. And got her up there, and everything was flaky underneath like it had been. But boy, I tell you what. We put Mason in a big old heavy duty poncho and gave him a hose and some chemical to squirt around, and he scrubbed and scrubbed for hours, and the flakiness wound up being factory undercoating or whatever they put under there, because underneath the flakiness, once we got that scrubbed off, is one completely solid floor. And I was blown away. At one point, before I saw the car and then after I saw it, I thought, yeah, we may end up having to replace the floor, but there's not one hole in the floor. There's certainly, discoloration and all that, which is natural for that kind of age, but it is completely solid, and what an absolute joy to find that. So that was a huge, huge relief. Now that the car has been cleaned up and we know what we're dealing with, it's time to make some decisions about how to move forward with this car.